Today's session is about dark energy cleansing. So we will focus upon that. What is this dark energy, and what is this kind of negative energy? How it is formed? To me, I will not give too much importance of what are the different types of dark energies and how they operate and all, because analyzing them will be glamorizing them and giving them more power. So just basic understanding that how it comes, so that we are careful not to go into that territory. And then I will talk about the cleansing methods, and how it can be done, and some practical ways. I'm sure when you contact me one-on-one, offline and all, I must have been given many of such things to you when you're saying that a lot of things are happening which is not not conducive, not looks like it's too much negativity. Then I suggested you do this, do that. So those techniques I will again revisit today, so that whenever you require, you can follow that one. So first, let us understand that what is called this kind of so-called dark energies. We often talk about that I am under the grip of negativity, or something is, I'm feeling some vibration. It's not, I'm not feeling good. It looks like something is not good. Some space of any house or room you go, you will not feel very much comfortable. Like this is very heavy energy, or this kind of stuff. You feel like suffocating. In fact, it can affect our mental state also. Sometimes we feel, little bit agitated, irritated with this kind of, when we come into that territory of this negativity, you can say negativity attack. So that range is more. I'm not going to analyze in detail, but I just say range is more. It can be slight, a few negative things, to completely negative atmosphere, like some of work environment is very negative, and if it is go further, we call it toxic, like so much that it is like a poison. Everything looks like against you, so that kind of environment. Or it can also happen that you are not recovering from some kind of disease, again and again is happening. So there are also things, those are called black magic, and things, somebody can intentionally wanted to do some harm. So again, those are all there. I'm not saying that those are not there. So now let us understand that how these happens, to us. And then, of course, the key to recover. If you understand that the way, then no matter what comes, we will be fine. Okay, so that is what we will discuss today, the cleansing. So first of all, let us understand this, that as a soul consciousness, we are sovereign. Like we have a free will contract with the Creator, and nobody can change that. We have all the power. But question is whether we connect to that power and get it. That is the question. It is not that whether we have it or not. We definitely have it, all of us. There is no question. But most of us, we live a life of disconnection. We are not connected to the power. Okay. Like in your area, there is electric supply. but your say, electric meter is cut. So you are not taking that electricity. You're not utilizing and taking benefit of the electrical energy, what is being supplied at your doorstep. And this aspect, whether you allow that energy to come in your house or not, it is your free choice, free will. And unfortunately, most of us, we live in that. We live in darkness because we have not connected to that electric power supply. It is universal. It will come definitely. No one is missed out. But with our choice, we don't take it and we don't utilize it. And that's how we live in darkness. And when we live in darkness, then all these kind of things, we don't know what is happening there. All these, thieves and thugs, they attack our house because our house is in the darkness. I'm just giving an analogy, how it works. So darkness gives the opportunity for thieves to target our house. Because others are all lighted up. Everything, the lights are there, so if anybody enters, they will know it. So this is, we live in that kind of life where we are not connected with that connection of that energy, what our soul consciousness is already providing, but they are not entering without our permission because of the free will. We have to allow, we have to consciously choose to get connected with the electric supply. Nobody can force us that you have to take that electrical connection. No one. We have to choose. Same way, because of that, we fall into the trap of, this kind of things, like thieves and thugs and this kind of stuff, they attack us. They get chance to attack us rather, because we are not utilizing the power. We are not light enough and to protect ourselves. So I hope you understand what I mean. So it is up to us to take that advantage or protect us with that energy. We have a choice not to do it. I say sometimes we have a right not to learn something and not to protect ourselves. It is our right. Nobody can challenge that. But if we choose to get into that, tap into that energy, then we are fine. So that's what we'll discuss today. So 2-3 different layers it happens. So let me give you some understanding that when I mention about the houses in darkness, how it is actually reflected in our physical body. Our physical body, that is measured by our PEVF, personal energetic vibrational frequency. Okay, we have already done some session earlier, and you know what PEVF is. And if someone is not, then let me know. I can post Guruji Prem Nirmalji's one link is there for the understanding what is PEVF. So in higher the vibration, more powerful we are, like cellular vibrancy. And that we normally practice with 108 stomach breathing in the morning to enhance the cellular vibration of our body. In that, there is Dr. David Hawkins' reference book is there. He has done lifetime research on that, power versus force. Here he has explained how he has come across with all these different vibration levels. So 250 is neutral. Below 250 is negative. And between 250 to 499 is a positive energy. And 500 plus is a love energy. Heart chakra opens. It is beyond logic. You open up your further territory of pure love and all those things. And those, if you cross 700 and stay there permanently, that is the enlightened state. That is what all the spiritual masters, they maintain above 700 all the time, 24/7. Anyway, so if you are less than 250, then you are prone to attack of negativity. Okay. it is all over the collective human on planet Earth. So there was some average, some study done. That like Dr. David Hawkins, that research, and there are other research has been done on that scale. It is found the collective human is about 207, means negative territory, and that's why most of our experiences are negative. The collective human experiences are negative. Lot of fight, lot of chaos. Okay, lot of poverty, lot of hunger. Lot of war and killing, civil war, and all this kind of stuff. I'm not going into the which is right and which is wrong. I'm telling how it happens. Our collective human experience is mostly negative because of that. Because as a collective human, we have not gone enough high. At the same time, a master who is vibrating above 700, because these are in logarithmic scale, this is not linear, 10 to the power. If it is a master, that's why, who is all the time vibrating high, they can pull the energy of somebody who comes into the contact, way above this 250 and even 500. Simply by presence, they can pull that up. And that's how their presence can heal. See, what happens is, because if we vibrate low, then all the negative experiences, they attract to us, like the thieves are targeting our dark house. If we lighten up our house, put some, what is called cameras and, alarms and things like that, then the thieves will not be able to enter our house. Or even, if they are entered, they will get caught. So that vigilance is our awareness. So first you have to enhance the vibration and be aware, so that the negativity cannot enter our house, means our body or our system. This awareness, okay, how we maintain that awareness? Simply by observing our breathing. It is called Bhairav Mudra. I already mentioned it about few times, but it's important to be aware. Simply, if you vibrate high energy and be in the, this your breath awareness, then you are protected. In the earlier days in the temple, there's a Bhairav. See, some kind of Rakshas type of thing. Two doorman was there with a big swords or sort of thing. They are Bhairavs. They protect that sanctity of that temple. That is symbolism. So your breath awareness can protect your body from any negativity. You are protected. So this is how you protect yourself from any kind of negativity. First, to raise the vibration, and then to be in the awareness, like CCTV cameras all around, so that nobody can enter your place. Okay, so this is how you do it. Now, let me go into further understanding of few more things. That from where this negativity came originally. I'm giving now spiritual understanding. This particular one, you have to meditate till you get the answer. This is one of the questions I asked. I didn't get answer anywhere. If you remember, I was sharing that at the Gyan Yoga state, when you are meditating, you get download your answers. Your answers. You may not read it anywhere. Nobody might have told you. But the truth is there. You can access the truth. If anyone else also, they meditate and reach there, they will also get the same truth. They are not copying each other. Truth is downloaded. That's all. Okay, so what I have done is I was just doing that to understand this. The question was from where that negativity came to start with in this world. Why we have to negative? Why not everybody can be positive? Actually, in the soul level, it is like that. There is no negative and positive actually. Both are our understanding. They are equanimity. Equanimity, neither negative nor positive. Means they are not a magnet, no pole. It is like a pure iron, no polarity. So to understand that, we have to go still the creation, how it has been created. Okay. Because we wanted to find out how this technology of these things have developed. From where the darkness came. Darkness is simply the absence of light. There is no technology of darkness. Okay. Before I go to the origin, let me also, I missed one point. Let me emphasize on that. The negativity attack happens. Suppose you were suffering from a lot of negative attack. You are not, having, some professional office environment. There's a toxic to you. For others, it may be fine. Some home environment or any other, some kind of family and kind of relationships, you have that issue, you said you are attracting a lot of negativity from these people unnecessarily. There is no reason, no apparent reason. So first thing I told about that, the PEVF, that one part I already explained. I'm talking the other one. Other part is that if you are living in fear, you will attract negativity. Any kind of fear. More you are fearful, more you will be attacked. Let me give you some example how, okay, all of us, we had some of our childhood school days, Now you find out who was bullied most in that. Nobody has given professional training to bully others, but normally, what is the tendency? Who is most fearful among the, students? They get most bullied. Bullied or attacked. Okay, so that tendency of that, the fear, that attracts that. There may be 50 students in the class, but why few of them get that? Most, I'm saying. Who can fight, bully doesn't come to them. Okay, but why their natural choice? Because of their frequency. I'm just giving in the children's stage so that, it is not, I'm talking, they're not expert in bullying. It is natural. They just attract it. Who attracts that? Your own vibration. Because fear lowers your vibration. And what is fear? It is absence of love. If you purely rooted in love, love to whom? To your own higher self, self-love. If you love yourself enough, no bad thing will happen to you. So understand that. It is not about who is doing what, because they are attracted with your vibration. You change your vibration, your external situation will change dramatically. Okay, nobody will come near you. So this is what it does. So if you live in fear all the time, you will get more bombarded. Okay, if I'm fearful, some maybe 6th June, what is called some outer element, some alien attack will happen on our earth and our earth will get destroyed. If I'm fearful, I will find more news from different channels. Those are news that are coming to me. How, alien attack us, and outer world enemies, they will attack us, and I will get these news from different sources, and I'll get more panic. Then I'll ask questions. Then I'll be part of it. I'll say, if you heard about this 6th June attack from the outer world, then they will connect somebody, and I will get a lot of buzz about what is happening to the earth. That is how it works, because you've fallen into that. Okay, I'm not saying it will happen or not happen, but even how it works, the fear works. If it happen, or that moment we'll see it, whatever it happens. Okay, so we allow ourselves to be vulnerable in this way. We lower our guard, we lower our frequency, got fearful, and then they, the outside elements, they attack us. Okay, so first, consciously, we have to choose not to be fearful and stop spreading fear. Because then we become a part of that collective consciousness to, attract those kind of negativity. As I've given the example of a children, so if suppose there are in a jungle, there are 5 people are walking. One snake comes. Snake will bite who is most fearful. Okay. It's very fear, and almost they will bite. Because snake understand that vibration. Snake understand, I think, through its chest. When it's going on the ground, it can sense whose vibration is lowest. Okay, and it bites that to protect itself. But that's how it works. Snake is not an enemy. It doesn't have that kind of intelligence to, take revenge of you. It only goes with the vibration. So the key is vibration. Okay, running away, etc. is fine. But if you are having high vibration, snake will pass through. It will not bite you. But if you show symptoms of these lower vibrations, because it also gets fearful and it will bite you to protect itself. Whatever weapon is had, it will give it to you. So that's how it works. Okay, so by raising our vibration, choosing love, from where we get this love? From our soul consciousness. Infinite love, pure love, like a sunlight. There is no end to it. You get whatever you whatever you're looking for, intention, it will come to you. You feel with that, you will be all protected. You will find fear will not able to overpower you if you are rooted into that love of your own self, higher self. You have to full trust, my soul knows everything. And that first word I mentioned earlier, on that level, on my higher self is sovereign. Nobody can overrun that. Like one country, they said, no? Swaraj. Our soul has all the power. Okay. We have to get into that power. If we lower our guard, then some of other things can take over. In soul-wise, only thing you have to keep our intention that I don't allow anybody to come and interfere into my business. That's all. Just hold the power, hold the light, hold the love. That's it. That's what you need to do. You need not to fight with every other external elements who is creating negativity. It will never work. But you can choose to be in the light. You can choose to connect to that electrical connection to your house so that your house is lightened up. Okay, so the concept is clear? Okay, I'll stop for a moment. If you have any question, you can ask me now on this aspect I discussed so far.
So I have a question. Yes. I'm not glorifying anything regarding evil spirit and all that. But as you know, most of you know, that in my childhood days, my mother used to try to confine me at home by scaring about ghosts and all that. So that got me into it. And as you know, in my hostel days, Nego and all got skeletons and all that to scare me. But this is the real story. Maybe my energy is going.
Yes,
So
yes.
my thing is that, so we went to Savannah when, maybe 6-7 years back. And I don't know, my question is why it happens this way to me, in the sense that there was in the middle of the night, they call it the ghost walk, right? They take you in the middle of the night, they get the guided tour. So there is a haunted house in Savannah. I thought of taking you there in Savannah. So where that Girl Scout, it's a famous haunted house. So we all went, and we were not supposed to carry water bottles. And coincidentally, I had a water bottle. So they said to close it and everything. So when we are inside the house, they were giving us, and the chandelier above me started shaking, and there was a flip of the chandelier. I felt like there's a cold around me, right? But nothing happened to others. So is it that something can lower my energy and create that kind of, even if because it also happened that we were almost stuck in a graveyard and about to be locked down for the night because we wanted to take a tour. So is it because I'm allowing those negative energy?
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. The reason is, if somebody else goes there, it will not happen to him or her.
Yeah, others
yeah, that makes the difference. Anyway, see, it sounds like a little movie story, but I'm not saying that what you are saying is not correct. But don't go by what in the movies they show. Huh? That is far from reality. I'm saying, but there are things. I have already shown you how it looks like orbs. I have already given. Maybe there is sometime I will give you some kind of guideline, which are the better orbs. Like a human being, in the other side also, there are many levels. Some of them the saints, and some of them are, extremely criminal type of things. Okay. And naturally, those kind of the criminal, orbs or whatever you call it, they are there, and they choose that kind of area to stay there, to roam around and things like that. That's true. Okay. And those are the entities, what is called the tantric and all, the capture. Okay. They capture and utilize them to do certain works. Okay. So those are called black magic. So this is what it is. But things are all this. Okay, as you have pointed out, let me explain how it works. There are different layers, in the energy domain. There is something called earth-bound soul. They are the negative bound souls. And they are something called just what is called neutral zone, means they're neither negative nor positive. And then there are a lot of higher levels. Because of your spiritual evolution, you reach there. Otherwise not. So they in Hinduism, they have defined them. Okay, they have defined them Gandharva Loka and Deva Loka, Rishi Loka, and all this kind of thing. These are the different energy domains when you touch. Anyway, understand that the lowermost level is the astral level. Okay, anybody, it goes there, and if somebody is having life is full of criminal record, murderer, and all these kind of things, they go into the lower astral. Lower astral, we can say it's a hell. There is no heaven and hell, by the way. But that frequency domain, you can call it. So they are trapped there. Okay, sometimes because of their activities and things, they got trapped into that, and they become earthbound. They're very difficult for them to liberate all those things. So the thing is, there are some, there is some technology there. So to capture them and utilize them for that. they can call, say, maybe few thousand of them to lift a cup, because they are at 4 gram weight. So they need 1,000 to lift the cup. It is possible. Okay. They can use them to do something kind of thing to somebody else. That is the black magic. Okay. But the key is, again, your own vibration. If you are fearful, you will get more attack. Like your dark house, without electricity. And what we do here on our spiritual path, by the grace of Babaji, we operate from minimum 6 level higher. That is a spiritual level. In this astral level, even by jumping, they cannot touch that area. So if you are protected by spiritual energy, nothing can touch you. Repel, they can run away. They cannot withstand that. That kind of thing. Like too much of light, you cannot withstand that kind of amount of light. Okay, they run away to take cover in the darkness. So what you have to do, you have to enlighten yourself. Make yourself fearless. All these technologies are there. Even the risk is those people who did manipulate them to do something for other people, maybe for any reason, a lot of things are there. I'm not saying it's not there, definitely there, this kind of technology. When those people die, they join into that group. They're stuck there thousands of years doing the same job for others. It's very difficult to get liberated from that level. Okay, anyway, so that is a different thing, but these are also there. These are the part of the reality. Okay. Now I'm coming to from where they came. Okay. I'm coming to now going back to the original question. Why they created altogether? So these I meditated. From where the negativity came. Some people say it is a devil, it is satanic. From where this devil satanic thing came? To start with. What my spiritual research found? You remember, ultimately, we all created from one source, which is pure, infinitely, all infinite. Infinite will, infinite all, everything is purity, everything is joy, everything is pure, infinitely pure. And there I mentioned, you might have remembered, that at the time of creation of that universe, physical universe, it was found that without impurity, you cannot create it. Creation is not possible without impurity. Means if everything, all colors in the universe is white, you cannot have a painting. You cannot have any experience because everything is pure, everything is infinite.
So it's like pure
experience.
Gold. It's like pure gold, which is brittle.
Yeah. So to have the experience, you have to come down.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to come down from that, and then you can make some kind of construction. Also, I have given any organization to work, you need hierarchy. Everybody cannot be president. Then who will work? Okay, so the hierarchy need to be created. The level should be there, job to be assigned. So understand that if everybody is all powerful, then it is not possible to run anything. Forget about universe. Okay. So what happened was, to come to that, and that is the Kashmir Shaivism is all about. It gives the step by step, from where the ultimate consciousness, say you call Shiva. How Shiva becomes Jiva, human being, Purusha. It is explained, the 36 steps are there. So the understanding is, I am not going to deep into Kashmir Shaivism, but I'm saying it is already known by the masters. So the idea is, if you retrace those steps, you can go back and merge with the Shiva again. Please, Shiva doesn't mean the Jatadhari and Sapala. Is a consciousness, the ultimate, universal consciousness. That's why I don't mention this, but it is better now, as the Kashmir Shaivism came, I have to mention what is mentioned in the Kashmir Shaivism. Okay. So Shiva has to create Shakti the opposite polarity to have the creation. They could not do it, could not create the universe. They put some layer, more other Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Gyan Shakti, and all these things, different powers, pure. Even all that, they could not. Then they create Mahamaya, the layer. Below that, they put them all into illusion. Then it is possible to create. If everybody knows I'm full powerful, full everything, all infinite power, it is impossible to create anything. Anyway, rest of the thing came down and so on and so forth. So lowermost is our five senses that we, that with the five senses we perceive the world. But it is much, much lower level. Now I'm giving you what I got through that meditation in search of the truth. My own direct experiential understanding. You may or may not get anywhere else, but just get it. See, to Shiva to become Jiva, they need to shed a lot of things. No? You become Jiva, but you have to shed a lot of things. Whatever you shed off, that becomes the dark. To make human, they shed some of the things, no? The qualities. Like from a stone, you wanted to make some beautiful mural or statue. The statue has come up, what you wanted to create. But what about the chips you've taken off from that stone? That becomes your negative. So ultimately that is, so in that sense, everything comes from the creator, even negative. That is correct. Only thing is, whatever it has been chosen to be useful, non-useful part, they grouped and formed their own way. Okay, this is the understanding from where the devil, where the Satan, where the negativity, where the Asura, and where those came. It came from here, from Shiva only. Clear?
Yeah, and by the way, Rasdeep, I don't know whether Kriya and others may watch the ghost adventure shows. They show those, they capture the frequency of the ghost and all. Is those lower frequency they talk about?
Yes, yes. So higher, lower, everything, full bandwidth came from the same source.
Yeah.
So this is in search of the truth. You will get to ultimate truth. Okay, and even due to ignorance, that all these things what we do, ultimately they also need to go back to the same source. But of course, in the time scale wise, they will be much, much, maybe millions of years later. Okay, there is no dearth of time. It will wait till millennia, no problem. Till everybody converted into light, because there is no other way. Any path you choose, it is only a different path, longer path, but any path you choose, ultimately you have to go back to the source, and that is the path of any entity. Anyway, with this higher understanding, let me come back to some practical things. Okay. So practical thing is, so how you protect yourself. So any kind of negative energy, suppose you are getting negative attack from these negative entities or whatever it is. So what you need to do is, you have to claim your spiritual power. You have to claim your spiritual power, and then you have to put some kind of conscious intention that you need to clean yourself. You are ready. You offer yourself not to fall into the trap of the dark, not to fall into the trap of fear. That you have to choose. Nobody else can choose it for you. Suppose you can have your own setup. You can create anything. We are all, co-creator of our own reality. If you want to create your reality, you can have a ceremony also. Okay? You put some, lamps and light, agarbatti and all those things. You sit in the prayer and bring the intention. First, you energize your vibration, through your stomach breathing or with the Kriya, and then you intend that I'm all powerful soul and I don't allow anything to come in touch with me, and be in the breath awareness. Okay, I cleanse my environment. I'm powerful. Reclaim. You are powerful. You never claim it. Okay. So all negative elements, whatever, known or unknown, is interfering into my business. Okay. I don't allow them to interfere into my life anymore. Okay. Then you can intend because as I said, everything coming from the same source. Okay. You need to define where they need to go. Normally, when I say any prayer, you might have seen that any damage, please go back to the source as love and light. Okay, you might have seen many times I do some prayer, so it goes back into the source from where they came. You can mention that in that prayer, or you can make it more dramatic. You can actually intend some portal is opening, portal of light. Portal of like a tunnel sort of thing is opening up, and you are sending all your negative thing into that portal. You can intend they are going into that light and go back to the source from where it came. Don't try to destroy them. Don't try to kill them. It will never happen. And that is where the humanity went extremely wrong. It should not be cleaned. It should be lightened up. You should bring it to the light, or send it back to the source from where all it came to start with. It came back from the same source. Okay, so whatever those, it will become an original creator will take it back. You understand this technology, or only you don't have the power. You can defer it. You can just make a shield around you and all, but you cannot absorb that. Only the creator who created it can absorb it back. And that is where in the Hinduism, they call it, when it goes back, those things, the Shiva himself takes it and he becomes Nilkant, the blue throat, when he eats that poison back. There are all symbolism. Again, don't make it as some human was there, 50,000 years ago. No, there's no human was there named Shiva. Okay. But that's what happens. You have to send it back to the source, no matter what. No need to analyze. We don't analyze dirt. We don't analyze negativity. And that's why I'm not analyzing into detail that what kind of entity and what level, what they do. Okay. There was, I saw some WhatsApp post, and they have categorized the different types of entities. You're mentioning about Bhoot and, who is Bhoot and who is Petni and all this. There is no need. You no need to analyze all this. Okay. Forget about it. It's all junk. Send them back wherever it came from. Okay. That's it. Okay. So you will get liberated. You'll get that. Okay. Now in the last, in the end, I will give you some practical tips how to do that, how to maintain that purity and all. You can do that exercise, do that kind of ceremony, make yourself powerful, make your high vibration, make the environment of that with a light and, some kind of things. It's up to you. And also that when you sit into that, some kind of mantra also helps. Gayatri mantra is a very good, if you can play that, that will, you chant that, it will clear the environment. It's all about going to the higher vibration. That's all. Okay. So it can do that. And by maintaining your, so from you internally come out of the fear. Fear will attract these things. Enhance your PVF that I explained in the beginning. These two things you do it for yourself and maintain that. If you're in a breath awareness, nothing can touch you. I was talking about Reverend Alex Sorbito, who has that psychic surgery. We can put hand on also. He's a very high level master. He just left his physical body in last year during Guru Purnima. So I visited him in the Philippines along with Prem Nirmalji and the group. We visited that and all those things. He was sharing one story in his childhood. He has gone to the Ashur Loka, in the other dimension, demonic dimension. There is also some, those are all frequency dimension. He went and came back. He said, I went and came back to that dimension, simply with breath awareness. That's it. See, that protects him. Like to going to what is called the den of a what is called the terrorist camp, and then come back perfectly fine, without getting any kind of thing noticed. Not only that, they have made friends with them and they have given some gift also. Okay, some material you will not get here. In the art, that material you will not get. It is not come into the any of the our chemistry, that elements things. It is something else. Okay. Anyway, but that is very important for healing. If you manage to get that kind of element from that dimension, then you can use it for healing, because this is the most powerful thing. If something can attract negativity like a magnet, then wherever you have some element, you put that magnet and it will attract whatever negativity you have. Okay, but anyway, what I'm saying is, if you are in the breath awareness, then you are protected from all negativity, no matter what, black magic or whatever you call it. Okay. Maximum, and in the process, what happens, also let me share you another thing, that when you are, you surrender to the higher, spiritual dimension, like I'm protected by Babaji, you're saying, when you are in the process, many people will try it already. I'm just sharing my experience. Try to do black magic. Okay, because their interest is being suffered. No? If you are helping someone to come out of something, maybe you cross to step into somebody else's some agenda. So they did try with even with me. I'm just sharing that thing. When the attack comes, I realize that there is an attack happening. What happens? Suppose they say whatever, they show arrow, it's a barn or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not going to that technology again to glorify them. Even if they send some energy, some entity to kill me, I had some stomach upset. That's it. Okay. Nothing more than that. That is the power of the protection. Even the killing instrument got failed. Okay, that is the power. But I should not lose my own trust on my higher self, on the power of this protection I have. If I lose it, which is like lowering my guard, then it may happen. Okay, so that is a maximum. You can have a little bit of headache or a little bit of stomach upset, and that's it. Nothing for a day. That's it. Okay, so you will be fully equipped and just move on. That's it. All right. So now I'm going back to again giving the practical tips. So normally I also give the several tips during when you contact me offline or something. One good thing is if you take bath in a salt water, or if you take a dip in a sea water, it's the best, because sea is called infinite bath. Like it can absorb any amount of negativity from you, from your body. It goes into the sea water. If you don't get chance of that, any other bath, dipping into the water will be helpful to come out of the negativity. If nothing is there, then take a bucket, put few spoon of salt, and take bath into that salt water. Or before you take normal bath with the soap, etc., before that you put all that. But intention will be, let whatever is a known, unknown negativity going out from my body. No need to analyze which one, or you have to then, after taking bath, you are thinking, is that that fellow is bothering me? Is that gone from my... Don't go into all this. Okay, don't be, going to the pick and choose and think, like whatever is causing, known, unknown, going out from a system. Okay. So that is one thing. The same salt water you can use to mop up your house to make it positive, make it clean all the time. The bucket you're cleaning the house, put some salt into that and use that to clean your house. That will clear a lot of energies. In the houses, normally these negative energies they go into the corners below the sofa set and things like that. So make it normally clean, as much as clean as possible. Don't create those pockets so that energy can go there. And if you clean your floor with that, it will be fine. And earlier days, and even now, I have seen my mother and all, they give some lamp or some, smoke all around this house in the evening. That's a good practice. They cleanse negativity. Okay. Sandha Pradeep or whatever you call it, that's a good practice. If you can do that, if you can actually lit lamp, you roam around your house, that cleans. Again, earlier I mentioned about the mantra, good mantra, say Gayatri mantra or any other mantras. If you play, it will clean the vibration of your house. Okay, there is a science behind it. Okay, you can choose which mantra you want or some kind of, any instrumental or I'm not talking about the specific mantra, but any good mantra like Gayatri mantra, it will clean your house for sure. Some people, they play in the morning. That's good practice. It cleans your house from the negative energy. And also I suggested the lime, normal lime. You can just keep it somewhere in your house. Then the lime itself will absorb the negativity. And sometimes the lime gets solidified, Over the period, if you take some few years, it will be solid like a fossil. Okay. Some people, they collect it also. That's all fine. Okay. So when it start absorbing, becomes solid, put a new fresh one in there. Okay. Just keep it there. Some bookshelf or some rack somewhere. It will attract that. Already you have seen in India and all, in the truck and all, they put something, lime and, what is called chili and things like that. Okay. So that is for something else. It's a buri nazar. And I'm not talking about the buri nazar. I'm talking actual absorbing the negative. Lime is good. Okay, it can. And also raw rice. If you take like raw rice in a container in the corner of your room, it will also absorb negative. But don't eat that rice again, or the same lime. Don't eat it. You bury it somewhere and give visarjan in some water. Okay. So these are the practical techniques, and but of course these are the things you can do it for your own house. But what will happen? Suppose you are going to office, some meeting is coming. There is a lot of conflicting energy. There may be some chances or some negativity come around. How to cleanse it? For that, just to share with you, on this planet Earth, the cleansing, energy cleansing, is done by violet flame on spiritual level. Violet is a very high level of spiritual energy, and this violet flame, custodian of that is Saint Germain. Okay, I have already given some method earlier, posted into the group also, which is called violet flame cleansing. That violet flame cleansing you can do just by your intention. You need to light any flame or lamp or anything, nothing physical. Just a prayer, like invoke the violet flame and roam around which space you want it to clear. Any space, some office, new building you are entering, or you are going for a business to a particular client's place, you wanted to clean that energy so that it's conducive. It's only operates from, say, love and light, so that it is in the best interest of you. So you can do that, and always send it back to the source with love and light. Violet flame I'm talking. Don't leave it open. Same technology. Whenever it comes, the negativity also you send it back to the source, and the violet flame also send it back to the source as a love and light. That's how you cleanse any environment. Violet flame, it is possible to cleanse a human being, but I suggest you don't try that. Let masters, let them do that. And last, I will just give you one another knowledge of the cleansing. Om chanting can clean your space, but that Om chanting is a little different. Normally we do Om chanting, we'll also do, what we do is Om chanting, we say that we do, right? For the cleansing, Om chanting, Om chanting I normally explain during workshops that there are three elements, O and Ma. Okay. Represents the creation, and O represents the maintenance of that universe, the operational period, and represents the dissolution. Om. Now it can also, in Hinduism, they represented Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. These three. Who is in charge of creation, in charge of maintaining that, and then final dissolution goes to Maheshwar, Shiva. Now, in this, suppose you are having negative attack, negative entities are there, whatever. I'm not going again into the detail and all. Then we can do Om chanting to clean the negativity, but remember, it is not the same Om we do opening up the channel, our chakras. Then we start with then we go in the Sushumna Nadi, we put our attention into the root chakra. Then we shift our when it will be O. The lip is like a circle, it will cross our throat chakra. O, and keep our attention from above the head. As much as you can, you go. There are a lot of chakras above your head. There are different experience. Some of the things they said 200 something. It's possible. Okay. So stretch your O as much as possible. From to O, finish it between these lower chakras up to you come to throat chakra. Don't stretch too much. O you continue, because that is a maintenance phase of the universe. What currently we are in. When you are almost out of breath, and finish. Okay. And remember that you need not to copy somebody else. Okay, it is not a competition, who did more. Okay, the masters can do huge, don't go into all this. Okay, just do whatever you can comfortably do. If you say, fine, no issues. Okay, so Om chanting, when I teach these things, just I'm sharing. Sometimes it sounds funny. As I say, there are 3 steps. Some people they practice This is not the way Om chanting to be done, because I explained 3 steps. They do first step, second step, and it's not the way. It will gradually transfer. Okay, and don't stretch too much. They ruins the Om chanting. Okay, do whatever you can comfortably do. And third mistake is actually, I'm coming to that. Actually, it's a good for. Oh, okay, I'll come back later. First, what is the third mistake? What they do? They start with the three target to be met, 3 steps. So then whatever the remaining breath, they because they finished first two, whatever the remaining breath, they are concentrated on This is strictly not to be done. This will ruin your chakra activation. You should be in the maintenance phase of the universe to connect, not in the dissolution phase. Okay. But what I'm saying here, whatever the third example I have given, that Om chanting can be done to repel negativity. See the dissolution energy, understand the logic? The dissolution energy. So to dissolve that negative energy, if I chant, so this will dispel all negativities because there's a dissolution energy. But let me give you one very cautionary note here. Don't do this if there is anything, some expecting mother or something, miscarriage can happen. Okay, be very careful using this. And that is why we don't encourage this in the first place to practice. Some people come and tell me so-and-so, somebody teach the Om chanting to be this way. I said, that's good luck, then, but it is your choice what you use, but this will happen. Don't bring too much, unless until there's specific purpose for that, what I just explained. That's why it is still let masters use it, not you. If that negativity, because they knows exactly how much dose to be given. It will not be mistaken, but it is better for you to know that this is also another technique to clean your environment. But be careful, it should not be counterproductive. It should not harm someone innocent. Okay. So, all right. So that completes our learning session. So if you have any question, you can ask now. Then we'll go into the Kriya and meditation.
Randita, you answered this question earlier also. This stomach breathing, is there any limit or any foundation I should do only once in a day or twice or thrice, or after food I should not do? So little bit you can add.
So you should have to be empty stomach. That is a requirement. Okay. But how many times you can do it, there is no limit. You can do. It's a holistic breathing. It will not give you any harm. There is no negative effect of doing more. Okay. The only thing that your stomach should be empty. So that's why we recommend early in the morning, but it can be done in the evening or any other time when your stomach is not full.
Okay. So empty means 2 hours empty, 3 hours empty, anything like that?
If it is a snack sort of thing, then it is 2 hours. But if it's a heavy meal like lunch or dinner, it should be 4 hours.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, but liquid, tea and all is not an issue. That's not a problem.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Razif, I have got a question. Okay,
yes,
it may sound some weird, but let me start from the beginning. I have got an aquarium in my house since 1996. Okay. I have got many fishes. Okay. The goldfish normally I keep. The goldfishes live long. And there is one species of goldfish which is totally black and with bulging eyes. It is said that these goldfishes absorb the negative energy of the house and die. So I have seen whenever I have bought those goldfishes into the aquarium, they don't survive more than one month. And all other goldfishes, they survive there maybe 2 years, 3 years, they will live. But these black goldfishes, really, they don't survive. Is there any logic behind this, your negative energy, absorbing the negative energy and die? Is it possible?
Honestly, I don't know, because what is exactly happening to them, because their life cycle may be like that, or sometimes simple reason, the temperature of your aquarium, that may not suit you, just like that. Okay, it may be too hot or too cold for some fishes, but exactly in your case, honestly, I don't know. So, but it is not nothing to do with this negative energy thing. Okay, that much I can tell you. That much I can feel. When you say the question, I have kind of feeling. It is nothing to do with absorbing energy and dying early. It's not that. Okay, but there are some animals, they have the natural capacity to absorb negativity. The reason is they can vibrate higher. Like if, as for example, the dolphins, they can take some good amount of, negativity and energy, same thing. That's why when you're looking at dolphins, you feel cheerful, that you feel, that thing, the vibration comes from them. So they have a natural tendency with that. But in your case, I feel it is something related to that, the temperature of water or things like that. Not necessarily the energy of your house or something, or their absorption of that. Because if they have a natural capacity, that cannot make them die. That like a snake can hold a poison, that poison does not make snake die, They can hold it. They're designed to hold it, no? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay then.
I have a question too.
Yes, Sonika?
Is there any specific time for cleansing also?
There is no specific time for cleansing, but best time, if you ask me, will be the Sandhika, like sunrise or sunset on a day. Because it's shifting energy, Then you wanted to transform the energy of your house. So you take the advantage of the natural energy and do it that time, it will be helpful. Okay, otherwise, if you miss the time, any other time, it's okay. No issues.
So why those times are the most appropriate?
Thank you.
Because they are naturally in the earth, though they are transforming from day to night or night to day. You want your energy of your house or some space to be changed, no? So you take advantage of the energy available outside and do it accordingly, like going with the flow. So that is only it will give a better effect, that's all. But it is not that the other time you cannot do.
Yeah, that's
right.
why we have seen Rajdeep, in our house, our mothers and grandmothers, they used to give dhuno, dhuno during
Exactly.
that twilight hours in the evening.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely. That's right. Yeah, Monali wanted to ask some question.
Yeah, Guruji, this stomach breathing, what I thought that I have to do it in the early morning only, or I can do it in the daytime or evening, anytime.
Early morning we recommend. I'm talking second or third time if you want to do, then you can do it other times also. But we recommend to do it early morning.
Okay.
Suppose we wanted to do twice or thrice in a day. So the one you do in the morning, then in the daytime, later on you can do something in the evening, another time you can do. That's okay.
Okay.
But if you do only once, we recommend it that to be morning.
That in the early morning only.
Yeah, but if you somehow missed it, then you can do it in the evening. There is no hard and fast rule, but recommended time is early in the morning.
Okay. Guruji, I have another question about this negativity. If I am feeling low and depressed because of the circumstances or whatever it is, even after doing this breathing, stomach breathing and everything, it is I am attracting negativity or some others are sending negativity. What it is?
It doesn't matter where it is coming from. Even, you raise your vibration, negativity will go away. I normally give an example of a jewelry. Old jewelry, lot of dirt, You take to a jeweler, they will put it into that water bath, high vibration, ultrasonic bath, and any dirt will come out from there automatically. So only thing you have to raise your vibration. From where it is coming doesn't matter.
I think it's better to go to stomach breathing more than once is not seems to me that it's not doing enough for early morning stomach breathing.
Your voice is cutting, but what I understand, if you're saying that doing more stomach breathing, it will help, answer is yes. Because you're raising your vibration and maintaining them. It will always be helpful.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
All right. Okay.
Hello, Nirupam here. I have one question.
Yes, Nirupam.
As your PVF increases, as our PVF increases, we come out of negativity. That is okay. But is it also possible as you go in higher in PVF, you become aware of your negativity inside you? It is that is the right interpretation? As you go
you cannot be, it is possible, but you see, your awareness comes, your thoughts and emotions. See, all 6 steps, whatever you do, all will come into your awareness. Kaya upasana means body awareness, breath awareness, and then the thought awareness, you'll be aware of that. So how the negativity is entering, that you may not know, but the effect on your body and mind you will know. Because they will be the governing factor, how it is implemented in your life, no?
No, what I actually want to ask that as you become more higher in that, when you become more, it goes higher in PVF, you become aware that there is inside you, there are certain negativity that comes out there that time when you goes into higher.
Correct.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, I'm going into the 2 parts of that, what you are asking. One part is from where it is coming, and it is what is the effect on my body.
How to get rid of it?
I'm talking effect you will know, not from where it is coming you will know.
But how to neutralize that? How to get out of it?
Raise your vibration. Okay, but from where, what I'm saying is, from where it is coming, don't spend time on that. It will be glorifying them. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Doesn't matter from where it comes. Effect on you, that matters, no?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Yes, Chaitali.
Rasdita,
just 1 minute, Nimai. 1 minute, Nimai. I'll come back to you. Yeah, Chaitali, go ahead.
We often fall sick. It is because of our negative energy we attract?
Yes. We lower our vibration, we got disease. We come out of our normal vibration, then we got disease.
My second question is, how I will know what is my vibration is? Is it any...
No, what I'm saying is, even if you know, you cannot do much about it. It is better you try to increase it wherever you are. Suppose I tell you, your vibration is 234. How do you do with that? Okay, main is to go as much high as possible. No? So you just do that, follow the method, and you increase wherever you are. It will be beneficial. Okay. Yes, Nimai?
Yeah, I am asking a question, may appear foolish, but let me...
No question is foolish. You ask, at least, it will be foolish for a day, and rest of the time it will be all known. Yeah.
So it's like that. Suppose from the talk, from action, from the thought, everything, I understand one of my known people who is close to me is negative, emitting the negative vibration, etc. And despite prescribing these methods, he or she is not interested of doing. Can I do anything which can create effect for that person?
Yes. What you do, the method I explained, clean the environment.
Okay.
Environment will have impact on him or her. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. Sometimes this can also be done by using sound Mantra I already told. Similar
Right.
thing can be done by the chimes.
Right.
Suppose you put some solfegious chime, or the one chime having 7 chakra vibrations, and you just put it into your house, and let it have it like a normal chime sound.
Got it.
It will impact the people who are staying there.
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. The question was not foolish.
No, it was an important question. Yes, Madhu. Yeah.
Dada, one question. Dada, like mantra chanting, can it be done for others too? Like if I want to give some positive energy to my son and with mantra chanting.
Yeah. No, your intention that can be done, but to channel healing energy to someone, you do that after meditation. We do that. That will be more helpful rather than transfer. See, let me explain this way. Mantra chanting will help if they can listen your mantra. Otherwise, not.
Okay.
If they are nearby, they will get benefited. But if they are not here, they live in some other place, and you are chanting mantra, it will not reach there.
But if I pray these mantras I'm chanting,
yes, that's what I'm saying. It will help, but to reach specific, targeted, the best way is to send intention, send the healing energy to that person. First, you energize yourself through PAVF and other things. Then you intention send the healing to that person. It will be reached absolutely on the target. As a best, I'm not saying it will not happen. What I'm saying is, if your intention is to give some energy to someone, some healing, do that method. It is better than the other methods.
Right. Thank you, Guruji.
All right. Okay. Yes, Monica.
RPA, sometimes if we feel the energy that something is wrong with the person or a place we visit, that we can't tell what is wrong, everything looks fine, but then in your gut we feel something. I mean, I feel my energy goes up and down. I can feel something is not right. What should I do? I usually do the protection shield, and if I feel a very strong negative energy coming from somebody, then I do the that cross
anti-clockwise.
Yeah, so I do that. Anything else that we can do instantaneously, like violet flame cleansing, you can't do like suddenly if you are in a place and you have not seen that place before.
No, it's not necessarily you have to see the place. It will follow your intention.
Okay.
You know that I'm visiting so-and-so's office. So bring the violet flame, cleanse that office. Okay, even though it is imaginary, you don't know exactly how many floors are there and which side is entrance, doesn't matter. It will follow your intention. Okay, so you can do that and send it back. But violet flame cleansing is very powerful. In addition to that, you do this protection.
Thank you, Arpi.
Okay.
How to send back the violet energy? Bringing is by invoking. And
yes.
How to send back again?
It is just a prayer. Please, after you finish rounding it up, then you pray, please go back to the source as love and light.
Okay. So suppose I will be visiting a office after 1 hour. So I will be praying now or after going to that place?
No, before you enter.
Okay. And when I send it back after I complete my job?
No, there only in the prayer. Suppose you have a meeting, visiting one after 1 hour. Right now you have to do the prayer. I will post that procedure into the group again. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So you send it back and then you enter to that place.
Got it.
It is not necessary you have to do, because energy will flow your intention.
Yeah.
You need not to be physically present there. Okay. So you can clean it before. And even it can be done multiple times. Even after entering, you can do another round of cleansing.
Got it. And during that invocation...
But there is a method, you have to send it back.
Got it. Yeah. Anyway, you will be posting that one. I'll see that.
Yeah, I will post the violet flame cleansing method again into the group. So you will all again remind about the exact procedure, how to do it. Okay?
Rajdeep, in continuation with Nimai's question, I would like to ask that this violet flame cleansing or whatever other cleansing techniques that you have mentioned, is it proportionately effective with my PEVF?
Yes, it is proportionately active, but it has got its own power. It is not fully dependent on your PEVF. Only how much you can attract, that will be depending on your PEVF. Okay, but actual cleansing it will do because of its own qualities.
Okay.
Yeah, any type of cleansing in that matter. Your PEVF matters. Yeah, because you are the person who is guiding them. So that's why the masters can do the huge amount of energy they can flow just by intention. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.